it was a couple of years ago, and it was about rush hour. Not quite rush hour, but the Lewis was pretty packed. And just at one of these, not these seats here, but the ones kind of further back near the doors, where there's just two of them, there was a young mother and her son. The son was about 5 or 6. And at one of the stops, a dwarf gets on. And he's standing there beside the child, and the child hops up out of his seat and offers it to him. And the dwarf just goes off on him. Just a stream of invective. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Do you think I'm fucking disabled, you little prick? And the child just has this look of horror on his face and jumps back into the seat. His mother wraps her arms around her protectively, and everyone kind of looks at him and just kind of... But no one does anything. Everyone kind of backs off, and after a couple of stops, everything's calmed down. And as it's approaching a stop, this little tiny owl one with all her shopping in one of those little kind of trolley things, is coming up to the doors, but she stops by the mother and child, and she says, "Excuse me," and you can see the people going, I think this is going to be interesting. "Excuse me," she says, "I think what you did was very nice. I've been on my feet all day with this shopping. I'm run down, I'm run off my feet. If a nice young man like you, a nice little gentleman like yourself, was to be so kind as to offer me a seat, I've been more than happy to take it. You did the right thing. You're a very lovely little man. Obviously your mother brought you up well. You did nothing wrong. You're a very nice, well-brought young man." She turns to the mother and she says, "You've obviously done a great job with him. He's only lovely, very polite young fella. You did a great job. You did a wonderful job, and you're a very good little boy. You've done nothing wrong. And as for you," she says, turning to the dwarf, "you are a horrible little man. You're a disgrace to your mother, and I hope Snow White fucks you out on your ear."